is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is Off the Board. So, this is a series I do with a bunch of fun friends, and we take a pin from our Pinterest board and we use it as inspiration for our layout. So, we do that the last Wednesday of every month. So, this Wednesday is a little funny. So, we were chatting in our little group, and someone said, "Do we have a theme for this month?" And I said, "Oh, well, we'll just do whatever sketch Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life is doing." And then I get a response back that says, so it's on the 31st this month, and she's only doing 30 days of sketches." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Well, our friend Sandy, who is State Goddess here on YouTube, is doing 100 sketchy videos. So we just decided we would play along with her and have a full month of sketches for those who are playing along with 30 days of sketches as well. So this is the sketch that she is using. Oh gosh, I should be able to see that, but my eyesight's not so great. So I'm sure some of the other ladies can see that better than me, or Sandy for sure. So I am actually using the Beautiful Bohemian Dreams collection from Coco Vanilla, and I am documenting my son's bike. So this was the end of 2020, their 2020 school year. And mountain biking was over, and so I said, well, if you get straight A's, we will have your bike custom painted. So my sister is a custom painter. I hope that that's the correct term. She does a lot of airbrushing. She does cars. She does skulls. Like, she's super talented. And I said, we will pay for that. So if you can get straight A's, we'll do that for you. Well, he did, which is super awesome. In high school, I think, to get straight A's. So that was his freshman year. And so we took the bike over to her, and he got to pick out, he said he wanted it to fade from purple to black. And he wanted the name of the bike in silver, and he wanted it like all sparkly. So this is how it turned out, which she just did an amazing job. So there's a couple of close-up photos as well as one of just the full bike. So I'm kind of following the sketch, but not as well as I could have. So I do have 3 photos, but 2 of them are 4x4 and 1 is 4x6. They are not in the proper direction whatsoever. And I put a border on some white paper. I did gut that paper, that striped blue paper. And if you flip it over, it's that beautiful pink to purple ombre, which I thought, oh, well, that's perfect. So I sewed my white paper on with some white thread, and then I'm going to add that ombre paper, and I do distress the edges of it, and then I have that really beautiful floral, and I'm going to do that kind of as that center strip that is going through. And then instead of 3 banners, I decided to do one big banner and then one, it's like a little bag. And so this is a collection I had picked up from Redefine Creative, and she sends the cute little embellishments in these cute little bags. So I went ahead and added that because there are some yellow in the florals, and on the bike, the front tire, the name of whatever the tire brand is yellow. So I decided to pull that in a little bit so it wasn't just very purple and blue, even though that would be fine, but I decided not to do that. So I am backing my 4x6 photo with just a piece of white so that it pops off the page a little bit. And then I am not going to back the other two. And I have this little strip of wood grain. So I'm just going to kind of run that down the side. And then I have like a little extra piece of that striped paper, and I am going to run that down the middle. I do cut it because it's not long enough. And then I'll hide the seam underneath the 4x6. So it looks like it goes all the way across, but it doesn't. But that doesn't matter. Like you just have to go for the look. So I am going to adhere all of that down. I was trying to decide which one I wanted on the top and which one I wanted on the bottom based on what was going to be covered up by the 4x6 photo. I don't really think that it matters too much, but I felt like I was hiding less of the paint job by putting the really close-up one at the top. So that was my rationale for ripping up the picture and then swapping them. So my banner is a little long. So I'm just going to readjust that, and I will grab a tag off camera. I don't think I do it on camera. I think I grab a tag off camera and put it in that little bag for my journaling, which is journaled on, and my tag has a purple twine in it, so it is not naked sandy, no naked tag holes. But because you were pulling it in and out, I didn't think a sequin would be good. So from an old Hip Kit Club, I had these purple stickers. I think they were a Hip Kit Club exclusive, which was good because it's purple and I just thought it would go so well. So I end up titling it New Bike, but when all is said and done, I'm looking at it and I was like, well, it's not really a new bike. So I did a layout when he got this bike, and then it was a new bike. So it's really just new paint. So off camera, I will change the title to New Paint, and you will see that in the close-up. So if you're like, wait a minute, that's not what your title was in the beginning picture, that's why. So I had some little purple wood veneer pieces. I had 3 of them, and I decided to put them on this layout. They were from Pinkfresh as well, I believe. So now I only have 2 on that sticker sheet. So it really needs to stay on my desk, which it probably is, like lost in the abyss, and try and get those used up. So from the sticker sheet, I knew I wanted to use that piece that said one of a kind because there is no bike out there like this. It is completely custom. So I thought that was perfect. And then I added a little tab that says brilliant because I do believe she did a brilliant job. And then I have this little viewfinder in my kit, so I decided to cut it in half and fill up kind of that awkward space at the top where there was a gap between my photo and my title. And then I am going to add this word phrase that says live a colorful life. And from the die cuts, I am going to add some feathers. So I had 3 feathers in this collection. One is purple, one is pink, one is navy, which was perfect. So I am going to add those in 3 areas. I don't really think that there's definitely not like a visual triangle. There is just a lot going on. Like, I feel like each photo has at least 2 clusters around it. So I'm going to pop down those beautiful feathers, and then I am going to grab my sequins. So The sequins I am using are called Vicky's Rainbow. They are from Spiegel Mom Scraps, and they have the most beautiful, light, sparkly purple in it, as well as some really pretty blues. So if you have this Bohemian Dreams collection, if you've hoarded it like I have hoarded it, you definitely need to get your hands on these sequins because they just match perfect. So I'm going to pour them in my little dish here. Any sort of dish will work, but having a dish is super easy when you are doing sequins. And then I use my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive, and I'm just going to put several dots of glue. I think I do it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots on my layout. And then I grab my Crystal Katana, which is my favorite tool ever. And I am flipping over my sequins. So I like my sequins to come up almost like a flower. So if you put them down, it's kind of like the top of a lid, and then the other way is like a flower. So that's how I like to put my sequins on if they are dimensional. So you will see me like flipping them over. So the Crystal Katana has like a waxy tip, and so I pick it up with my wax tip and place it in the little drop of glue that I have placed. And I do several of the sequins, and then after I have put several of them down, then I'll flip over my Crystal Katana, and it has like a metal tip, and I push them all down. So that way you're not getting glue all over your hands, you're not getting a ton of glue on that wax tip, and if you do, it just like comes right off. So I absolutely love that. So this is pretty much how my layout is going to be. So I will have some close-ups. Make sure you check out the description box below because I will have links to everybody who is playing along this month. I think it'll be super fun to see everybody's take on the same sketch. If you've been following along with 30 Days of Sketches, you're probably quite used to that. So we just wanted to finish out the month strong with sketches, and if you need a little bit more sketchy fix, make sure you head over to Sandy's channel because she is doing sketches until May. She also has other process videos as well, but she is doing one a day for 100 days, which is just awesome. So here is a close-up of those beautiful sequins. And in the past, I have used that viewfinder and put sequins in them, which is fun too. So if you have any questions, leave them down below. I would love to chat with you. If you're a new subscriber, thank you. If you haven't, please hit that subscribe button. And remember to wear your crown. We'll see you next month. Bye.